Hello everyone, welcome back to my journey of becoming a professional trumpet player. It's been a while. Summer was good and I did a lot of practicing and I didn't record as much, but it's okay. Moving on now, school year started again, and one of the first things I'm working on in my lessons right now is just getting used to the upper register. Now I can play in the upper register, everything comes out, but do I really practice upper register? Not like how I practice stuff in the staff or below the staff. Like, it's definitely not, I'm not really playing a lot of lead trumpet or anything like that, so it's not something I'm always practicing or needing to practice. The most I go usually is a high concert D or high E on trumpet, and anything above that, I can do, but I only do really rarely. So that's one thing I'm working on right now, is just getting used to like feeling it out up there and being more familiar. So when I do have to play those notes, you never know, they're not going to be like a guessing game or not as confident as other notes, that kind of thing. So one way I've devised of doing this is by using something familiar and putting it up an octave, which is Clarke Studies. Clarke 2 is really good because it kind of starts lower and it just kind of stepwise goes up, and it's melodic, and you can slur, single tongue, double tongue, apply different techniques to it. So I'm just going to kind of go through Clarke 2 up an octave, starting on 33, since it ends on C in the staff, going up a half step, so 33 is D flat, and setting my metronome to 76. Hopefully this picks up. If you want, you can play along. I'm gonna probably stay at this tempo until I can't, because there's probably around G or A flat I'll have to slow down to really feel out the notes, and nothing wrong with that, but just it's where I'm at, just trying to figure out where these high notes fit in. And so I'll probably have to turn the metronome off then, but until then, the metronome's going to be the same, so feel free to play along and see how high you can go. I'm going to try and get to the full page, so get all the way up to a double G, and I've done it before, so hopefully I can do it today. Let's try. Starting at 3-3. Don't know if I mentioned it, but slurring and then tonguing. 34. Feeling good so far. 35. This is when things get a little squirrelier. Start on the right pitch. Okay, pretty solid. 36 is a bit trickier. Had my first pause. What happens? 37, a little easier on the fingers. If I was practicing on my own, I would go back and redo that, because the beginning was all over the place. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with familiarity. I do play these notes pretty regularly too, so it just goes to show how I need to practice it even more. Okay, keep going. Okay, not the best, but it's okay. It's a tricky key. This is probably the last one with the metronome on. Okay. Yep, just losing clarity slowly. Turning the metronome off, slowing things down. Just trying to get every note nice and even. Might even take out the tonguing. I think I will. Four more. And for fingerings, I'm doing pretty much down the octave fingerings until this point, even though some alternate fingerings are going to be more in tune. Don't want to focus on that right now. I'm just trying to focus on where things fit. Okay. This next one, though, I will use an alternate fingering. That is feeling a lot more push and pull, where it should feel smooth. So, good practice. Yep. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's good. No. Never feel discouraged by shortcomings. Okay, next one. I should mention I'm still trying to do these in as little breaths as possible, or one breath. But that's tough when going this slow. All right, last one. Oof, that last C was a little flat. It's okay. At least it came out. Every other note came out, and that's good. But definitely a good reminder. Maybe I'll post an update about this, seeing how my smoothness in my upper register is. But definitely a good reminder of what to work on. Anyways, hope that was informative or fun to watch, or if it was boring to watch, why'd you watch the whole thing? Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.